it's good to get back on the grass, and you know, now it's teaching these guys how to manage your game week. And so a lot of new guys, got to teach them what it means to prepare. You know, I equated it to every day you're depositing money in your bank account. Every day. The investment that you put in physically, the investment you put in mentally is a deposit. And on game day, you withdraw it all. And so the more you deposit during the week, the more money you're going to have on game day to play well. And so today we put a pretty good deposit in, and we'll see if we can keep going all week.
What kind of return are you getting on that investment, do you think?
Well, we find out on game day, right? That's the point. So we won't know.
Coach,
Montana. You look at their program, they're the winningest program in the last decade in Division I. If you take all Division I teams, 1 and 1 AA, nobody's had more wins in the last decade. They've won about 15 out of 17 conference championships, 3 national championships in the last 10 years. And so it's a program that we have a lot of respect for, a prideful program. They have a lot of good football players. You can't win that much if you don't. Incredibly coached. They're tough, they're disciplined, they're smart, they play with great effort. So when you watch the film, it's no secret why they've had so much success. They believe in their systems, they play their tails off, and they got a lot of good football players. So we're going to have a work cut out for us.
With Kurt and AJ starting, is it a little bit more of a challenge with the type of offense that Montana runs, the kind of spread, the kind of hurry up, kind of like a little bit like Oregon?
It's going to be a challenge for them because it'll be their first game. There's going to be a lot of anxiety, and then you add the component that when they're out there, stuff's going to be moving, and we're going to work real hard in practice. You know, we didn't handle it very well against Oregon, and you know, it's having that mental stamina. When the play's over, we got to move on to the next one, and you're out of that routine that you're normally in. So yeah, that'll be a challenge for them.
Do you kind of gauge how they are emotionally heading into this game, and maybe not have them peak too soon, if that makes any sense?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, my big thing is just let's go to work today, and you want to kind of build up emotionally, but I wish I could predict it. You know, I've had weeks where we might have a terrible practice, I think we're going to get our tails whipped, and we go play great. And then I have weeks where we look great, we look ready, and we go play terrible. So I think there's a preparation component. What you're just trying to do is have a lot of consistency in your approach, and know the last 24 to 48 hours, it's time to really amp it up mentally. And if you start learning how to manage that during the week, then usually you'll get a lot more consistent play.